All right, here's what I want you to do in this one. I gave you a new reaction here, okay, Mg3P2, and I've already balanced it. I should go ahead and put in my 1 just in case to make sure, and I've balanced it, 3 magnesium, 2 phosphorus, and I gave you a couple of questions. Let's start with 1.4 moles. See if you can calculate how many of those moles and how many of those moles. And then the second question is completely different. Starting at 4 moles here, can you get this one and this one? And then in the third one, can you take 88 grams and can you figure that one in grams? Now, something to think about. Remember, you're always working in moles. So if you start in moles here, do you need to railroad track that to grams to work? No. You're already in the right units. See if you can get the other answers. The only one you're going to have to do some extra work is this one because it didn't start in the right unit. So pause the video, come back, we'll check your answers and see how you did. All right, let's see how you did. All right, since this is already in moles, I don't want to railroad track or convert it to anything else. So 1.4 divided by 1 is a change of 1.4. So I'm going to take that times the 3. So 1.4 times 3 is 4.2. So that answer you should have gotten was 4.2 moles. And 1.4 times 2 is 2.8. I can do that one in my head. Those are the two answers there. Second question, you might have even been able to do in your head as well. Now notice in this one I took 1.4 divided by 1 to figure out the change. I'm going to do the same thing here. 4 divided by 2 is a change of 2. 2 times 3, this answer is 6 moles. 2 times 1, that's an answer of 2. That one you could do in your head. In the third one, that's automatically the wrong unit. So I'm going to take 88 grams and I'm going to railroad track grams to moles. And so 1 mole, I got to add up off the charts. So let's see, magnesium is 24, so 24 times 3 is 72. And phosphorus is 31. 31 times 2 is 62. So if I add those together, that's 134. I'll push that up a little bit. So 88 divided by 134. 88 divided by 134 is 0.657. 0.657 moles. Now I can work the question. It didn't ask for this. Now I could answer this right here, but it didn't ask for it, so I'm not going to do the extra work. So 0.657 divided by 1 is a change of 0.657. That times 2, 0.657 times 2 is 1.314. What units? Moles, because I'm working the problem in moles, but it wants grams. Fine. Change mole, which is 1, back to grams. Phosphorus is 31. So 1.314 times 31, grand total answer 40.734. So approximately 40.7 grams. And you can do your answer to correct sig figs, but this is the work here. The only one that I had to do more work on is this one. I had to convert, and then as soon as I'm in moles, divide by this. If that, let's say that was a 4, then I would take in this divided by 4, figure out the change. Take the change times the other big coefficient, I've got your answer in moles. And then from the moles, you can convert back to grams if they need it. That's how you work it. You're doing great. In the next video, I'm going to show you something real quick that sometimes you got to be careful of called limiting reagents. We'll see you there.